The DENIMACHINE. What an oddly unique, yet undeniably badass piece of late 70s marketing from Coca-Cola, Levi's, and Hot Rod magazine. A little over 100 were built and only around 18 are known to still exist today, and somehow one of them is now currently on our little 12 by 5 mile island here in South Carolina. I'd say that's pretty crazy. We've only scratched the surface of what's hiding beneath decades of dust, denim, and rat feces, but we've got a wild idea. Make it run, make it drive, and maybe, just maybe, take it on a 3,000-mile road trip down Route 66 to really put it through its paces. We're a long way from that point, though. First, we've got to finish serving eviction notices to the previous four-legged tenants and see what we're actually working with. Let's get wrenching.
Alright, let's see what we got under here. If we have a mouse house, or if it's clean. I want to see the transmission fluid.
I'll help you. 8 miles long.
No kidding, right?
It smells good. You got plenty in there.
Oh, focus. There we go. Oh. It's still kind of red.
At least it's not brown.
No, it's definitely not brown. I really think we have a runner here with no issues. You know, like, I mean, we just have to replace the wires, the plugs, oil, get the cylinders lubed up, and I think we're going to have something that can drive.
We have to replace everything but the motor and transmission.
Because the underneath of this, like, the drive shaft and everything looks perfect. The rear end looks perfect. The suspension looks perfect. So, you know, maybe we'll have to do some shocks, but
and some brakes.
Obviously the brakes, but all this maintenance stuff. And I think we're going to be able to cruise this thing. A couple of weeks, we should be driving it. All right, let's see what we got under here. If we have a mouse house, or if it's clean. Please be clean. Please be clean. Please be clean.
The rat poop and stuff looks like it is leaked.
Oh, it's just
oil.
Disgusting. See, like, getting that wet just does not excite me at all.
Is that a bolt? I think that's a bolt. We're gonna have to get one of those little bolt biters in here and get that thing out if it's rounded.
Are these connected? No.
No, nope. You're free and clear. Oh. Actually.
Oh, it looks clean.
Not that bad.
Oh, shoot. That is awesome.
That is
all right,
exciting.
we can carefully clean out around that carburetor. I'm going to look inside here.
Oh my gosh, look at those spark plug wires. Those things are roached. They had those for lunch and dinner.
Yeah. The one thing I don't think that we're going to do is run the AC, so we'll get rid of that belt, because I'm not restoring the AC on this thing. They didn't get in. They did not get into the carburetor.
That's good.
They got in here,
They tried.
but no carburetor.
I'm surprised given the gaping hole
Yeah.
that was here.
Well, they can't eat through this metal, so.
True. It's like
All
the
right.
only saving grace.
I'm excited. Good.
Are you excited?
I'm excited.
Are you excited?
I'm excited.
This actually is really nice to see, though.
Wop! 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 It's a freaking Zika. This thing is awesome.
So when I did some reading on the power plant they put in these, I guess the only info was on the ones that they gave away initially, the 25 or whatever it was, because it said they had a Edelbrock 4-barrel, but that's not an Edelbrock and it's not a 4-barrel.
Yeah, this is, I bet this is a stock, other than the headers. I bet all this is like a stock factory option Econoline 150. We're either going to be cruising down the road and have no problems, or we're going to be cruising down the road and burn this son of a bitch to the ground. Look at this kickdown. Whop, whop, still works. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh, it's frozen!
It's kind of frozen.
We need to put some mouse milk on this. Let's see if we can't get this thing.
I see what you did there.
mouse milk. Ugh.
Yeah, those are
All
gross.
right, I'm getting mask up.
Hey,
Put the gloves on.
you know what's really cool about this though? Is we can actually make a list now. Because we were waiting to not do a list solely because if the motor was dead, there was no point. But now,
Yep.
we can do it.
Yep. We'll pull these spark plugs. It's actually pretty easy to work on too. See how easy those spark plugs are to get out?
I would, I'd keep easy, or at least the use of the word easy, to a minimum because it is still a Ford.
Yeah, but without the dog box on, it's really, it's pretty awesome. Doghouse.
What
dog
I
box.
need to make that a shirt. Just
Dog
put
box.
a picture of a doghouse and then put dog box under it.
I think it's the same damn thing. Whatever.
Leave it to Muscles here today.
Muscles here today.
Yeah, you.
What about every day?
And when Alex is around, maybe not.
Yeah, where is he?
I think he's on his way here. Ready to come do this for you?
Damn it.
Well, we got all the spark plugs out yesterday, and they looked really good. Like, probably the best I've seen out of a motor that's sat like this.
The cool thing is Susan contacted the original owner, and the reason this was parked was the rats got into the electrical. So there is nothing wrong with this mechanically. All we have to do is get power to that starter, and I bet this thing fires right up.
So it just didn't turn over anymore, and they were just like, nah, because they're not mechanically inclined?
Exactly.
Okay. That's pretty common.
Yep.
Hey, at least it's not a blown up motor or God knows what else.
Bad transmission.
Yeah.
Oh.
Got a rough spot there, huh?
Yeah, one spot.
I did put some WD-40 in those cylinders yesterday.
Which probably should have put a little something else in there.
Maybe we got to do your diesel hack.
Well,
I just went as far as taking the spark plugs out. I thought it was silly not to put something in there. Because there's, what, 1, 2, 3 different belts. So you got your alternator belt, water pump, and then you have your accessories for your AC. And power steering. Lovely. Lovely. The heck is this?
let's get rid of some of these belts. Ooh, Knipex to the rescue. These things are sharp. These belts are just stuck on here. Going down. Let's see, I want to keep water pump and power steering. That's what we'll keep. I'll get rid of the alternator. These all got to be replaced anyway. Well, we need to get these valve covers off. They're toast. I need to see what's going on with the drivetrain up top. You know, the rockers and everything. See if they're all rusty. If we've got a stuck valve that's open.
I think we got a dead rat in there.
Possibly. I doubt. No, there's no dead rats. There's no way.
No, probably not, but
It could be pretty crusty in there looking at the top of these. Let's hope it's nice and new, but that hard spot is very
Hard.
It's really hard in the motor. Yeah.
Speaking of terrible, did you get that front bolt off over there?
No, you said you got them off.
I didn't say that.
Why do you leave the hard stuff for me? Oh, as usual.
It builds character. You know, when you get into your older age, you really got to keep that mind young. No, I'm just kidding.
I have enough character, thank you very much.
You are a character.
All right,
I finished my side at least.
I'm just curious to know.
I think we're both as curious as the other.
Come on, baby, be clean, be clean. Oh, no.
That's not bad. Ooh. Gosh.
And some pretty bad stuff right up in here.
What? You like that?
Oh, it's all wrap.
It's crusty and dry.
Can you get a vacuum and like this vacuum that out?
Yeah. I'm gonna have to scrape and vacuum. You know, the front looks good. The back,
Let me see if I get any movement whenever I turn it over.
All right, muscles, crank on it. Yep. Yep.
Those cylinders got pee in them, man.
I'm getting no movement from these yet. Either one of these.
Let me get a rubber mallet so we can tap on those.
It's gonna need a couple of oil changes.
Alright, praying.
Oh, it's not nearly as bad.
Yeah, the right side, passenger side of the motor is a lot worse.
Lift. There you go.
Yeah, they're about the same.
Gross.
Yeah. Oh, the steering wheel really fucking smells. Oh, my nose is right on it.
So you stuck your nose on the steering wheel and now you're like, I gotta clean this thing?
It was so bad. It was just disgusting.
It is.
Look at it. It's like rat poo and pee.
I know, looking at the crust that's on the actual handle. Ooh. Housekeeping.
Got who's your daddy?
Who's your daddy?
It's already smelling better in
I was
here.
gonna say, they put a good fragrance in there, so it does smell good already.
Ugh. Ugh.
Gross.
All right, I've had more than one of you guys out there saying diesel fuel is awesome for getting stuck motors unstuck. So, I have filled every cylinder of this old Ford motor with diesel fuel. And you can't see in there very good, but we're going to let it sit for a day, see if it gets it unstuck, because it goes about, it's got about 75% turn, and then it's got a hard spot on both ways, going both ways. And I don't want to keep going and fold a piston ring or something. So it's a messy ordeal. I mean, even filling the bottle and the apparatus that I made was messy. And I had gloves on, but I made this apparatus with this bottle on it to fill the cylinders with, and it worked perfectly fine. It's just that I've got to explain to my wife why I smell like a truck stop. So after filling it with diesel fuel and letting it sit for a couple of days, I still have gotten nowhere on getting the motor to turn over more than halfway. I can put a wrench on this bolt down here and I can get a half a turn out of that, and it's stuck. It sticks going this way and sticks going that way about a half turn. So before we take any more off of this motor and start tearing things down, ordering more parts for it, I wanted to get a bore scope and look at these cylinders. All the cylinders look really good. There's even on the driver's side, there's crosshatch in all the cylinders. And there's crosshatch in these cylinders up here until we get to this cylinder, which is a third cylinder back on the passenger side. You can see it's going in the hole here. We get into this cylinder. We start looking around, poking around. There's a little bit of corrosion on the sidewalls of the cylinder there. If you get it and you move it around, you start seeing a little chunk of that's the top of the piston that we see, and then there's that. Man, let's see if I can get it over there. Come on. There's a chunk of something in here where it looks like just rat pee and poo fell down. There's that big chunk of whatever, and it ran down the side. Like it's rat pee or poo or both, whatever. It ran down the side of the cylinder, and it's just like sitting on top of the piston. So the piston goes down and up from its position. So yeah, that big lump of ooh is not good. It doesn't allow the motor to turn. So what I'm guessing is we had a hole right here in the valve cover that was allowing rat pee and poo to go down into here, into the top of the cylinder head. And then what I'm guessing is one of these valves was open so that rat pee and poo was going down into the top of the cylinder, and then, you know, lodging itself on top of the piston. And that is what we have. I don't know. I'm really not excited to share this with Caroline. She's going to be super disappointed, but it is what it is at this point. In order to get some extra room in the engine bay, I'm going to take this air conditioning unit out because we're not running AC on this thing. We'll be lucky right now just to get it running and driving. So I'm going to pull the AC unit out. We'll box that up and we will keep that, because if Jeff Stiles wants to put the AC back to factory, he'll have the factory unit and he can match all that stuff up if he has to buy it new. I've taken all the bolts out. It's sitting in there loose. It looks like a big heavy thing. I'm gonna see if I can get it out of here by myself. Maybe. Ow! Come on, baby. Oh my God, look how big and heavy this is. Now, I wouldn't doubt at all if that thing works. The pump's only got 25, this van only has 25,000 miles on it. So I wouldn't doubt if that AC pump there actually works, but I'm not gonna put all the lines in it and deal with all that. We just don't have time.
So, what's the problem here, dude?
We have problems.
I can see that, but what kind of problems are we talking about?
Internal problems.
Are you having internal problems, or is the denim machine having internal
denim
problems?
machine is having some serious internal problems. There's like a stalactite of rat poo pee that ran down one of the
The fact that you called it a stalactite, but anyways, continue. I'm sorry.
It ran down one of the valves was open, and it ran down that and went into the cylinder and created this mountain on top of the piston.
Is it the cylinder
Okay.
that weren't?
And get this. So I used Chuck's bore scope today.
Yeah.
And I stuck it down the hole and I moved the engine, and while I was looking at it, the wall, the cylinder wall is workable, so that's not a problem. But that stalactite of poo, mountain of poo, it's about 1.5 inches tall, is on top of the piston, and it will not allow it to go full. Yes. So the piston's going up, and that is hitting. It's like hard as a rock.
Wait, is that why when you're cranking on it, it's like stops,
Yeah.
basically?
It's
so
like it's concrete.
Hard?
It's
like
concrete.
It's a real
concrete
hindrance in there that is stopping you?
Yes, I stuck a piece of steel in there. Just to be able to chisel it out and kind of break it up.
No.
It will not move. So the head's got to come off, which means, obviously we're taking the intake off. Now we're dealing with the intake bolts.
But the good thing is we were already going to take the intake off because that's just not going to work. And I do have one on order, so that's good. I have a new distributor and wires, but I guess I got to get head gaskets now, huh, too?
We need head gaskets.
Are we doing both heads, or are we just doing the one?
I'm going to take the one off, and if the head gasket looks good, we'll leave the other one on. But if the head gasket doesn't look all that hot, we'll just do both of them. Take both of them on. We'll clean both cylinders out, both sides of the motor out, and just make sure everything's good.
Leave it to us to have to do this on a Ford, huh?
Yeah. All right, there's not much left at the top of this bolt, as you can see. So.
Pops, did you fart? It smells terrible, man. All right, tell me this is gonna be it.
If this breaks loose, it'll be a miracle. No.
Just twisting it?
I think so. Oh, okay. That's pretty good, actually.
Need a second crescent wrench? Look at that.
Oh!
Hey!
Look at that. That bit pretty good.
That did pretty darn good. Good job, Pops.
Whew.
All it took was some fatherly intuition, a fart, and a crescent wrench.
The question is, are you going to put that back in there?
No.
No, but I didn't have any bolts, so I just stuck it right back in there.
And tighten it the same way.
Exactly.
You ready for this?
I think all of us, we have an audience here. We're wanting to know what this motor looks like underneath this intake. This is.
We have bets.
I'm just praying it's cleaner than.
Did anybody bet on a dead rat being under there?
I did.
That's probably a good bet.
In the intake? No, come on, please. Here we go. Come on.
Gosh. Dear Lord.
Maybe not. It's glued on there pretty good. I might have to.
You're gonna break that thing, I bet.
No way, dude.
It's like hermetically sealed on there.
That's amazing.
Well, like Chuck said, we know it wasn't leaking.
Oh!
Find a place. There you go. We're gonna take it that way, so.
I was gonna say it's probably easier to. And then take the valley pan off and see.
Okay, there's a valley pan. I was going, what is that?
Yep. Furred.
Oh, thank God for a valley pan.
That doesn't look too bad.
The valley pan's clean.
That's not what I was expecting.
Look at this crap.
Yeah, well,
Just like water.
that'll be alright.
Yeah.
Just nasty water.
Oh man, that motor's clogged.
Yeah. We'll have to flush it when we put it all back together.
We're gonna have to try to get all that out of there somehow.
Well, we're gonna take the heads off, so we'll get most of that out.
Pull the water pump. The water pump's gonna be full of that crap.
Rebuilt 351 Windsor.
Well, now I want to take the head off.
Let's see it. Show me the ugly, or not so ugly.
Chuck, how much rust is going to be under this?
More than we want.
Can you help him?
Oh, we're going to need a new valley pan too there, Caroline.
Yeah, I'm already on it.
Please.
Hey!
Looking good.
Oh yeah.
You got it?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I'll take it.
That's what we wanted to see.
I'll take it.
All right, muscles 1 and muscles 2.
Oh, there goes the piece.
The stalactite is gone.
I want to say it fell out, but it might not have.
I think there's more than one stalactite in there, Pops.
It's like a big turd.
It's multiple little turds.
Oh, wow. Well, that's mushy. The stuff I was dealing with really... What is going on here? What is holding this motor?
Well, you want to try to crank it after you suck that out?
Yeah, I want to... Let me see if I can turn it over.
You're going
Ew.
low. If the valve is frozen, you had no room to move.
I don't know about that.
Like that one's frozen open, that one's frozen closed.
Yeah. I can tell you one thing. It's really good. It's really, really good that we didn't just hook a battery up to this and try to fire it up.
Are you ready, Pops?
Yep, here we go. Please tell me this thing turns completely over.
Ew.
Ew. Oh. Yep.
That was it.
What was keeping it?
There is a hard chunk in here. Like, there's this one piece that could have just been sticking up. Like, that's all it would have taken.
Drop that stuff out of there. Please tell me there's no hole in the pits.
Doesn't look like there is.
You know what? I think we'll just change one gasket out.
I'm fine with that.
I don't know. What do you think? You should take both of them down? Those cylinders are clean over here. I put your board scope.
soaked them, so
Yeah, they're not like...
Then taking the gasket off ain't gonna do
on
good.
this side, you know.
We just need some like brake clean or some WD-40.
WD's right there next to you.
Just wipe it out. Is that your hard spot?
There's another... No, it's been going. So now all of a sudden we have another hard spot. So we got to take the other head off.
Okay.
There's got to be another pile of goop in there that I couldn't see.
For sure.
Well, what do you think? I see a lot of diesel in here.
Why is this thing binding up?
I guess, yeah, now's your time to see.
I'm going to turn it over.
Okay. Hey, Pops.
Yeah.
I have a great idea. Maybe you should turn it over. Nothing.
Nothing. Oh, diesel. All right, why was it binding? Are all the lifters coming up and back down?
Are the valves stuck?
Yep.
Yep. It's the exhaust valve.
Yep.
I was gonna say, it looks like all the lifters are moving.
It's like this exhaust valve right here is frozen.
Yeah.
All right. So we'll clean each and every cylinder. This is where we're at with one of the heads. This is the passenger side head, and as you can see, loaded with gunk. This is all rat pee and poo. Somehow got down in here. I'm not sure how, but it got past the valve seats or the valve seals and got into these cylinders somehow. and just wreaked havoc. So on top of the valve, there's a lot of crud. This is the one that was stuck. This cylinder right here was the stuck one. And we had one stuck cylinder on the other head also. So I'm sure it's in the same exact condition. But look at all that muck. These I also had to hammer out, these valves to get them out. They were stubborn. The rest of these valves kind of popped out pretty easily. So I really think with some elbow grease and some cleanup, we may be able to just lap these valves in and get enough compression to be able to make a road trip cross country with this. At least I'm hoping. Welcome to HHWheels Machine Shop. No, not really. In our endeavors with the denim machine, we took the heads off. I've cleaned them as best I can without them being hot dipped or put in a bead blast cabinet, which I'm not going to do that. I did. I took diesel oil or diesel fuel and actually soaked these in diesel fuel all night, and then now I've cleaned them out, wire wheeled all the rust off. And what we're doing right now is I'm resurfacing the valve seats. Right?
You say that with such confidence.
I did some reading and some Googling last night, and I saw a guy doing this, and he said it worked great. So I'm sorry, I don't know what your name is out there to reference you on your video, but
So you're a certified Google mechanic?
yeah, Google mechanic. Now, what he did is he took like a shaft on an old valve and perfectly welded it on there and put it on his drill, and then he was doing the head work like that, you know, lapping the valves in like that. I am putting the drill on the other side of the valve all the way through, and it seems to be working. I've done a couple so far, and it seems to be working really well. So wish us luck.
You know, if you mess this up, there's no going back, right?
If we mess this up, it's new head time.
I was gonna say, if we mess this up, it's new engine time.
I think that's enough time. All right, come on. Voila. Check that out. Much better than a rusty seat, right? really much faster too.
Pretty sure that's how NASCAR does it.
Yeah, well, that's not going to happen with this. Like, all we're doing is resurfacing. It's not like we're taking a bunch of material off.
We're machining. This is a high sensitivity area. Good luck.
I am piecing this together because we're on a time frame of about 3 weeks. So I don't have time to take any of this to the machine shop. So we're crossing our fingers that this works, and these things, we can lap these valves in and get good seals or good enough seals to make the motor run. And that is all we need. We just need it to run for 5,000 miles. If you're building a motor, this is not the way to do it, obviously. So remember that, kids. But it'll be really neat if it actually works, right?
We got a lot to tackle before this road trip that's brewing, and you know what that means? Lots of grease, late nights, and even more coffee. Thankfully, we've been fueled by some amazing coffee from Largemouth Coffee Company. A few months back, Alex and I were down at the Talladega 500 with the Caudell team, where we met the family behind Superior Pecans out of Eufaula, Alabama. Located in the heart of the South, they've been sharing their love for pecans for over 90 years. What started as a humble pecan buying and processing operation has grown into a family business known for premium pecans, coffee, and a whole lineup of products that celebrate the Southern tradition in Alabama. We got to try it for ourselves and instantly fell in love with both the coffee and the people behind it. One thing led to another, and they gave us the opportunity to create our own blend. Keeping with the theme of what we're always doing around here and in the shop, we named it Rise and Wrench. It's the coffee that'll be fueling us through our upcoming Route 66 adventure on Hot Rod Power Tour, and now you can grab a bag for yourself too. If you're anything like us and can't function in the shop or even in life without a cup of coffee nearby, head over to superiorpecans.com and check out the Largemouth Coffee Company section. You'll find our Rise and Wrench blend along with a bunch of other great roasts. Huge thanks to Largemouth Coffee Company for believing in a bunch of wrench turners anywhere from South Carolina to Talladega and beyond. Now enough talking, let me finish my cup of coffee and we'll get back to wrenching.
We have all of our valves lapped in with the grinding compound. Works very, very well. And the seals, the valve guide seals are actually really in good shape. So we're going to go ahead and use those. Remember, this motor only has 25,000 miles on it, 26,000 miles on it. It's not even broke in. So all this stuff, I'm not even putting it back in sequence. I'm just cleaning it and putting it back on. The valves are all put in sequence and they're put in their respective holes correctly, but like the springs and the rocker arms and all that stuff, it has zero wear on it. This is what we look like. Those valves, really rough, really rough. A lot of rat pee and poo got into the cylinder, but it's all cleaned up. It did not make it outside the head gasket, so we should be good to go. The exhaust valve is a little suspect, so we may have low compression on this number 3 cylinder on the motor, but the rest of them, they all lapped in really good and they're all sealing really good. So we've done our job refurbishing this head with zero budget in mind. We're not spending any money. We've just taken it apart and done all this stuff ourselves, kind of shade tree mechanic style. I'm going to go ahead and reassemble this head and it should be ready to bolt on, and then I'll get started on the other one. Well, there she is. One side done. Let's get started on the other. nice. Wow, look at this thing.
It smells better.
Hey, get that carpet up there too, okay?
I did.
You already did?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Some of the carpet itself is coming apart, so
Think
it
you
looks...
can find some of this so you can make us some new drapes?
It looks like... It looks like cobwebs, but it's not cobwebs. It's like the plastic stuff they used to make the shack. And sure, I'll get right on that.
Make us some new drapes for these, you know. Find us some of this material and sew them up.
It's a bandana. So
Bandana material.
just buy a couple bandanas and we got some drapes.
That shifter is so bad to the bone, too.
Yeah, I keep thinking it's like a manual when I'm looking at it, and then it's an auto, but it is still cool that they did a Hurst shifter in this thing. Should be less of an environmental hazard here very soon.
Looking good.
Yeah,
It's only going to get better from here.
thankfully.
This is gross.
It does swivel.
It does. It does slide forward too. It's just sticky.
It's just sticky.
Just sticky.
Hey, get the dash while you're at it, okay? And unsticky that, okay?
This was white.
Oh, God.
You want to see something gross?
Not really, but... Ugh.
Yeah.
Ugh. Oh, look who made it into town. Bad Bobby Fazell. Bobby Fazell Racing.
Yeah, I couldn't turn down the opportunity to see this thing in person.
You are actually the Ford guy, right? That's what I keep hearing. You
People have started those awful rumors.
So this is where we're at. Down to a short block. I have done a shade tree mechanic valve job, I guess you would want to call it, somewhat.
Mm-hmm.
And I've sent you pictures of what I was doing. So what do you think? You think?
It'll work. That wagon sitting out there has got a couple thousand miles on it done that way.
Oh, well, good. And Caroline is actually doing some wiring things, and she keeps hiding from the camera.
Hello.
There you are.
I did hear she was a wiring expert.
Trying to fit myself in here.
Wiring expert is doing the wiring stuff.
Y'all just want to put that in the universe for me, don't you?
Anyway, it's a new day here. We've had a couple of rainy days, so we haven't been able to work outside. Let's see where we get today, especially with an extra couple of capable hands.
Yep. Here to help any way I can.
Nope.
Starter froze.
Probably. I got nothing.
So, do you think we need a new starter then? Did you wiggle the ground?
This one?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm getting good ground. I've moved the ground a couple times just because.
Can we hammer on it? You think it'll...
I mean, you could definitely try, but I would not be surprised if this thing's frozen, just given the state of everything else.
Yeah.
Usually the starter's the first thing that goes out anyway, so.
Bobby, the distributor's not out. What's going on?
I need a hammer or some kind of beading device to
What?
help loosen it
It's
up.
stuck?
It seems to be slightly unwilling to leave its home.
Right.
Yeah.
Turn, baby. Come on. There we go. How about some penetrating lube?
It just turned a little bit.
Yeah, I saw it turn. You want to put some lube in there while you're turning it?
We can definitely. Hold on. It may just come right out now. I was going to say we can, but it may just come right out now.
Pry bar? There we go. It did come up a little bit.
Yeah, it came up a little bit. Just getting in there is.
Here, let me get your pry bar.
There it is.
Or not.
She's out.
Let's see what that looks like.
It's not too bad. It just got a little
A little corrosion in it.
corrosion right around the sealing surface right there. The rest of it looks pretty good.
And we can clean that up.
Oh yeah. I mean, even the teeth look good and everything.
Well, if you could rewire that, you probably could use that on one of your cars. You should take that home with you.
Oh, it's usable for that, without a doubt.
Actually, I got to give that back to Jeff because who knows what he wants to do with that. He may want to try to match it up, buy
All
some
the
new
part
stuff.
numbers are on it, so he can rebuild that.
Yeah.
You can still get all the parts to rebuild it.
I think we could bolt heads on. You think, Bobby?
It'd be easier to change that starter without the head on from the top, unless you just want to lay on your back and do it underneath it. But
No,
there's no
no.
reason you can't bolt the heads on.
No, let's change the starter now. Hey, you gonna change that starter off?
That's what I'm working on right now.
Yeah, if we could just get the starter off.
Bobby, I think if we get the starter off next.
Yeah, I think if the starter was off there, it would.
Are we taking the starter off next? Starter off? I think you're taking the starter off, right?
Taking the starter off next.
Yeah.
Do you guys want to take the starter off?
No, we're just going down the list.
Just check the list.
So I ordered a slew of parts from Napa because I really hate waiting on parts. Plus, I really didn't know whether we're going to have to like order them in wait days or if they were going to have them in stock. And thankfully, everything was pretty much in stock. So we got head gaskets, intake gaskets, we've got oil filter, water pump, alternator, radiator hoses, and valley pan. So I think we should be good to go to at least put all the top end back on this motor.
Yep. Yeah. That's everything you should need to put it together. But you don't have to use the valley pan if you don't want to. I know a lot of people like to put everything back the way that Ford designed them because they think engineers are the smartest people in the world. But the original reason the teeth were put in there was to keep oil splashing the bottom of the intake and to stop it from vapor locking.
So
I don't think they knew as much back then as we've learned over the years. It's more to do with hot fuel than it is that. Now, people will argue that point, but anytime I change the intake, I don't use a valley pan anymore.
So even for like the low-rise aluminum dual plane intake, we don't think we're going to need it?
I don't use them, and I haven't had any problems. There's not one on the car out there. I don't have any problems with them, and if you do anything additional in the future, which you take it all back apart anyway, but roller lifters, anything like that, they'll hit. So most people, if there's any kind of performance upgrade done, don't use these anyway. And your aftermarket intake will have a shield or a hump kind of built in underneath the carburetor anyway.
Yeah.
So it'll do the same thing essentially that this does. Now,
Okay.
there's people that want to do everything just like the factory did it, but you don't have to.
Hey, if it saves us $50, I'll just take it back.
Yep.
This.
Trade that for the starter.
I was saying this is my down payment.
Yeah, trade for a starter. Trade.
Hey, you lifted with your thighs or whatever.
First head going on.
Don't hit your head.
Yeah. Oy.
Looks like you guys are getting ahead of the game.
Let's see what you did there.
Getting a head start
There
on
you
it.
go.
On there?
There you
Yep.
go.
I'm gonna hand it through and you can help me. All right, back. Here I go. Okay.
This side's on.
Just like that. All right, head bolts.
Woohoo!
Almost like it was made for this one.
I never thought that was ever going to go back on. What are you doing? It was about 100?
Yep, 100 foot-pounds. The spec is between 95 and 105, so just split the difference.
Hey, I didn't have to look that up on Google, you know, because I got an expert here. That's what happens. See,
People gonna start believing that.
you get an expert, you get a Ford guy here. He's got all that stuff memorized, you know, where I'd been Googling. That's creative. Hey, we got a starter, man. We got a starter. We can put a starter on.
We can start some stuff now.
We can start some stuff.
We got the new starter on with all the help from the guys. No, nobody helped me. I just crawled under here, put the 2 bolts in, hooked up the main bleed, and now we can turn this thing over and watch it turn. That's literally it. We're gonna get pretty anticlimactic, but at least it'll move under its own power. So, let's see. Ready?
Is the engine grounded? Do you have a ground going to the engine?
I should. That's a great question, though.
I mean, from the battery to the engine?
Yeah, that's what this is. This is a ground.
I don't think it was getting the ground through the probe, so hooked a set of jumper cables to a battery, one side of the block, touch the starter, and we start the...
Oh, nice start.
Careful, it'll crank up. It only needs one head for a Ford to run.
So, Bob, are you going to help me with the valve adjustment on this?
So, interestingly enough, on these you don't have to adjust anything. You just Ford torqued them to 15 foot-pounds and let them ride. And the lifter took up all the adjustment in them.
Man, that's easy.
Yep. Ford tried to make your life easy on some things.
So I'm curious to know, I've never timed a Ford motor. Is it the same as the Chevrolet? Do we put it up on top dead center and then point the pointer in the distributor towards #1 cylinder?
Yes, it's just like you're looking at your Chevrolet backwards.
Okay.
Distributed on the other end.
So pretty simple.
Pretty simple.
All right.
Nothing to it. Bring it up #1 wire. Pretty easy. The only real difference is it's 1 through 4, 5 through 8 instead of evens and odds.
I'm learning Ford stuff. Ford fun.
Yeah. So much fun. I'm only 20 years old.
Oh, the key's the ignition.
You got the battery hooked up, right?
Yep.
It's in park.
Nothing.
I guess that has nothing to do with all those chewed up wires underneath the hood, huh?
Oh, couldn't be. Couldn't be. No. Dang, I was hopeful.
Yeah, there's always a chance.
There's always a chance it could turn over and have no fire.
There are like 3 chewed wires right here too.
Underneath, right there?
Yeah. So
Well, I was kind of looking at,
I think the possibilities are endless.
yeah. Like, this ain't even plugged into nothing.
Try that switch one more time.
That looks like I could put my toaster oven into that one.
I just found a wire to shoot into, so I figured maybe if I hooked it up.
Plug a toaster into it?
Yeah, look at it.
Yeah, you could. You really could. Because it's not a kick down, it goes to your carburetor.
That's the cruise control.
I didn't even think about that.
Oh, this is looking pretty good.
You want a wrench?
This is where I'm like really glad that you're the wiring expert. What do you got going on?
Well, we're just going to bypass the solenoid and see if the solenoid's any good, or if it was just a broken wire.
Okay.
Got compression.
Dude, this is a runner.
Isn't that horsepower?
Now we need HEI distributor, spark plug wires, put it on top dead center, not in that order, and gas.
Well, bump her over. Let's put it on top dead center.
Battery's kind of getting away with the slide that over. Alright, so I'm getting no fire here now at all.
What? Everything was going so well. So you figured it out?
Yeah, it's either a bad solenoid or that cable right there is just garbage. Either one.
Yeah, all that's going to get replaced by our wiring expert anyway.
It'll be one of the two.
It's got state. Oh, it sounds like it's got a little bit of compression.
Sounds like it got a little bit in there. It should go broom broom.
All right, well, let me put my finger over there and we'll put it on top dead center.
Yep, we'll be ready to run.
We just bumped this thing over, used my finger over the #1 cylinder hole, and I can fart higher pressure than this motor has. All right, motors together enough. Little lightning tubes here. She's gonna put on the valve cover so we don't spray oil all over the place. If it does fire up,
it'd just be a little less.
we've got go-go juice going through this electrical thing, kind of a bomb setup. I'm gonna go in with some go juice, go up the top, kind of prime the carburetor, and Bobby is going to work the timing while Caroline does the bump over, right?
That'll work.
Power?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Do you think?
I'm gonna go inside. Leaking fuel, so we're not gonna keep her running if she does bust off. So let's see what happens. All right.
Ready, sir?
Ready. What? 60 PSI!
What? It's a Ford.
Oh my God, we got Power Tour! Here we come! Yeah! Power Tour, here we come! Woo!
We got a runner.
So,
I think the timing was pretty close.
you called it, dude. You said it was going to bust right off.
Yeah. Oh, I have no doubt. If I mean, you can hate all you want to, love all you want to, but if a Ford motor will turn over and it's got fuel and spark, it will crank.
Yeah, I don't hate on Fords at all. I don't know. I've just never been a Ford guy. We always raced Chevy motors. I've always, everything that I've ever restored had a Chevy motor.
Somebody gonna give me a high five?
Oh yeah, I'm in there. I'm in there. Yes. We have a solid motor. That thing sounded good. I think we put, we get the exhaust right. We get everything buttoned up on this thing.
Well, we need to get water flowing through it. We need to get an exhaust on it. We need to get the new valve covers so we can seal up the oil. So basically, we got to seal up every leak known to man. But I think we'll have a pretty solid runner.
That's a couple of days of work.
60 pounds of oil pressure to idle tells you bottom end's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no question that bottom end is sound.
This thing was dead.
Oh, so dead.
DED,
Hey,
dead.
and for a
unique valve job. Not one rattle, not one click, not one tick, nothing.
Well,
My first valve job, right there.
we don't actually know that.
Hey,
All you hear is exhaust leaks.
That was horsepower escaping. That was not an exhaust leak.
Backyard valve job. Good job, Pops.
I'm totally stoked. Can't you see my face? That's a real smile. That's not fake. Got the denim machine inside. We're actually in Caroline's shop because, well, I got Chevelism on my lift, and I've got the Viper, the Corvette. I got too many things in my shop, basically, and Caroline didn't have as much in her shop, so it was easier to commandeer her lift for the denim machine. So I'm taking out the transmission pan, as you can see here, and the fluid it's not terrible, but it's very, very thin. And I would say that's probably characteristic of something that's been sitting for 26 years. Since we're gonna probably put about 3,500 miles on this thing, we're gonna change all this, and we're gonna change the filter out of this transmission also. So that, I think, will be here tomorrow, and a bunch of other parts will be here on Saturday, and we should be able to get a lot of stuff done. Just looking around, when I was kind of cruising around here, there's still briars. Ouch. Let me get that thing. I think it's stuck in there good. Okay, and this dude right here, I don't know what's in that hole, but I try to stay away from that. Drive shaft. Let's get some light. Bottom of this truck looks really good. You can see where the shifter's mounted. Very easy access to all the lines. The drive shaft is in incredibly awesome shape. One thing I noticed also, a lot of the body mounts are in really good shape. This one right here, not so much. Splitting. That's not something that we will be messing with. This truck is going to get a full frame off restoration, I believe. Hey, there's our dirt daubers. Nice big 9-inch forward rear in the back. The traction bars are cool, aren't they? I like those. I think we're going to put some air shocks on this for this trip. Might as well. Give it a little rake. It had an electronic fuel pump on it back there, which we didn't know. And it also has about 6 holes in the fuel tank, on the top of the fuel tank, that I can see from here. Let's get a little closer. Let's try to stay away from that, though. Yeah, you see those holes? It's just rotted from rust. Another nest of crap right there. I'm gonna have to clean by hand. But, you know, the thing is in great shape, and a perfect vehicle for a resto. We've got some shorty headers that are coming in. The headers that they used were long tube headers that came all the way back here, right? And then the header, they S'd it. They actually S-turned right here and came all the way back and put it in the side pipe. We're going to have shorty headers. We're going to just run that straight into that side pipe. Yeah, and I'm going to use these side pipes. I'm actually, well, I'm going to replace the pipes, but I'm going to use the cover. I'm feeling good about it, and it didn't leak oil other than on the valve covers that we just had sitting up on top to keep it from splashing out. But yeah, valve covers should be here on Saturday. We'll get everything covered up. It actually worked really well with that Demon 750 carburetor on it, surprisingly. What you got there?
I'm not sure. I ordered a bunch of stuff from Rock Auto. There's your master.
Hey!
Master cylinder.
Power?
Huh?
Power brakes?
Yes. I didn't order the actual booster, but I ordered the
Yeah,
master.
I think booster's fine. What's in there?
I don't know. They just give me a tracking number. They don't tell me what to need.
You're making good use of this ramp truck here.
Well, why wouldn't I? I drive it every day now. Why would I drive my Camaro that gets 20 miles per gallon when I can drive this at 8 miles per gallon?
And why wouldn't you daily a ramp truck?
Exactly why
That's
I
the
am.
question.
Exactly. Okay, we got caliper number 1,
Oh, sweet. All right.
brake hoses,
Nice.
wheel cylinder.
Dorman.
There's a magnet for you.
Need this, I do not.
Another caliper.
Okay, calipers. I think we can put brakes on this weekend if we got all the hoses.
Stop.
Do we have another one of these?
I don't know. Brake
Rear. Okay. Oh, this is coming together. We got a weekend's worth of work to do here.
easily. Okay, got another wheel cylinder.
Why do we
Oh,
have...
this is the hardware.
Okay, cool.
That's a wheel cylinder.
Easy.
These are brake shoes.
Boom. Brake shoes for the back.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I hope we don't
How
have
much were
brake
these?
shoes. They were like $15.
$15.
That's why I was like, even if we don't need them, it's nice to have.
Okay. So, these are the old wheels off the DENIMACHINE. And they are extremely crusty. And in the beginning, to save a few bucks, we thought we would sandblast these and try to chrome them with some, what, Cerakote or
Powder coat.
some powder coat, chrome powder coat, because have you ever used chrome powder coat yet? Does it work?
Yeah,
Is
it looks good.
Okay. I was anxious to, or not anxious, I was kind of interested to see how these would turn out, but they are so scaly and there's a lot of material off these wheels. I don't even want to risk it. We're going across country. So, this is where we're at. We've got a brand new set of wagon style wheels, which are not the exact same wheel, but
They're close.
very, very close. And we have 8s on the back and we got 7s for the front. So it had 7s all the way around, which I think for the DENIMACHINE, it needs a set of wider tires on the back.
It has to be staggered to look
Yes.
right.
Yeah, so it did have staggered tires. They had two 55s on the back and 235s on the front, 60s, both 60s. But what we're going to do is we're going to do the 255 60s on the back with the 8-inch wide wheels. Is going to give us a wider stance on the back. It's going to look right. It's going to look like a mean machine.
You want to see what it looks like, though?
Absolutely.
This thing really does need some jewelry.
It is inside though. That's a great thing about it.
That is nice. What a luxury.
Hey, did you get the center caps for it?
No, I didn't order any center caps.
What? God. We got our center caps.
Well, we didn't make it that far. At least we got the wheels. We can always add center caps.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, I think this would be cool.
I hope these lines just pop off and they don't break. So I'm going to put a little lube on here, let those sit a little bit, soak.
Yeah, that'll do.
There's a long list.
Yeah.
I'm also going around to all of the brake lines before Caroline starts pulling everything off. And just kind of getting hopefully get everything to break loose with no problems. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun. So
You fix it?
that thing ain't ever breaking.
Man, look how nice your welds are when you have some gas in the welder.
I wheel like that anyway. Oh, one more thing off the list. One more thing.
Just gotta get it back in the transmission.
It's still kind of warm. Come on, baby. You can do it. You can do it. Man, with that tab on there, it's really difficult.
Yeah, last time you just broke it off.
I wonder if they weld that in place. What about that? No, it was already broken. What do you mean?
Sure was.
Oh, this is kind of a pain. Ah. Go to your home. Oh, pull that dipstick out. Thank you. Good. Wow, this is like really a pain. I don't think so. I'm gonna have to bend this. Bend her down a little. Make sure you don't kink it.
Struggle bus is real.
Yeah. Golly, are you kidding me? Okay, I got it. I got it! Man, that was kicking my butt.
Whole minute and 30 seconds for you to get that in.
Uh-oh. We're a little off.
You're always a little off, Pops.
Thank you. This has got to be the biggest vehicle you've ever had on this lift.
Actually, it's not.
What?
What? Remember my 4-door long bed 2500?
No.
Oh God, it was sketch. Yummy.
You think that thing is stuck bigger than Dallas?
Look at the brake pad in this thing.
Damn spider.
I'm trying to find your new pet spider. I was blowing out these holes with the air gun, right? And I kid you not, I'm in this hole, and the hole right above it, this spider comes out, looks at me, scares the heck out of me, and he goes back in. And I'm like, did I blow him to smithereens, or is he still in here? I'm not convinced, because I didn't see him drop to the ground, but yeah.
It's probably inside the drum of it.
It's definitely alive. Let me see if I can piss it off again. It was big. Like, bigger than the one that Alex killed on the Charger. I don't think it was a Black Widow, but I don't know. It might not come back out. I'm like just terrified. I usually am not afraid of spiders.
Whoa!
Okay, you do this.
No, I'm not. I'm not doing it.
Oh. God, I'm just like,
Oh, there it is. There it is. There it is. Right below. The hole below. No, it's right there.
Oh, see?
Oh.
That thing is big.
Rotate it up so I can see. Let me show everybody.
Oh.
Now give me some light.
My God.
Oh, yeah.
I love how you're like, I'm not getting closer.
Oh, my gosh.
Wait,
that
wait.
thing is... It's the same kind of spider.
Is it?
Yeah.
Here. I got hemostats.
Oh, God. Okay. All right.
Wait.
This is nuts, though. Oh, my God.
Ew! Look how big that thing
Wait,
is.
okay. Don't stop my... Okay. What is it?
A spider.
I know, but what kind?
I have no idea.
So we've cleaned the inside of our pan out, and it was full of quite a bit of gunk and yucky stuff. Even though there's only 25,000 miles on this motor, it was pretty dirty. What I think is very interesting, it's got these cooling tubes in these pans, which is something that must be like a Ford thing, because this being my first Ford, it's the first time I've ever seen this. Never seen anything like that in a Chevy transmission. Got it all cleaned up. Transmission looks wonderful. We're gonna pull this filter off and put a new one on as soon as Caroline gets done with putting the gasket on the old, or on the new filter.
I'll get right on that. What?
It's full of fluid on each one of these bolts.
Oh.
Ah!
That sounds good.
Oh yeah. Of course I put the bucket outside.
Too late now. Oh, that is quite the bloodbath, my friend.
Well, that's a lot more fluid coming out of there than I thought. We didn't need to change this. This thing's like brand new. I need more paper towels.
You don't say.
I've never done one of these before. This is a learning experience for me.
So you just dump it all on the ground?
Well, I just moved the bucket thinking we were done draining, but apparently behind this filter there's a lot. Yeah. Oops. You can't put them in before?
No. Not even a little. I just don't understand. I was about to say, I was like, oh, this is great. This is easier than just bolting it. No, I'd rather just bolt the darn thing in and be done with it.
Oh, because it's wedged in?
Yeah, well, you have this key to keep this key in, and this key gets bolted there.
Right.
But you'd think it'd go like this, right?
Mm-hmm.
But apparently, at least the other ones were like this. I just don't know how you're supposed to drive it in like that. The only way that makes sense is this way.
We'll do it like that. You got it the right side up?
Yes.
Bleeder's going up, right?
Yes.
I don't think you're on the right edge. Let me get over there and help you.
You're a backseat breaker, bro.
Backseat breaker.
Backseat breaker. You know, it could also be the fact that these are aftermarket keys, too. Like, where's the key?
There we go. Let me hold that up.
See, this is the other keyway. Maybe I just use this keyway without a key. Probably
Sure.
smart. See if it goes in.
Me holding it up doesn't hurt anything either. That's all you needed. You just needed a little help.
Seems really aggressive, but
Go for it. Whoa!
I'm gonna get a bigger hammer.
Sure we're not. You sure you can't get it in there the other way? They're saying wedge it in the other way,
Well, that's the way that at least we're in.
like that.
Yes.
Okay.
This just seems a little aggressive, doesn't it?
Let me take a whack at it.
I mean, the caliper's definitely not going anywhere.
was going. It wasn't like it was hard or something. Is this spin? Oh no! Oh. Okay.
Seems
Pretty tight.
really tight though, doesn't it?
Oh, I mean, it's new. I've never done this before.
Just seems a little extreme, doesn't it? There you go.
It's just wedged and
Just needed a seat.
yeah. I mean, maybe you got to work on Fords with the hammer. Oh, thinking about our younger years.
I do like how the
It was only you and me. We were young and wild and free. Now, nothing can take me away from you. We've been down that road before, but that's over now. You keep me coming back for more. Oh, baby, you're all that I want. When you're lying here in my arms.
You want to get me a break hose or nah?
Why?
All right, my friends. This is what happens when you listen to a Ford guy. Bobby told me that we could use Fox Body Mustang headers and they fit like a glove. There's like just a perfect amount of clearance over there. If I can get it to focus. Perfect amount of clearance right over there. And they bolted in pretty easily, and darn, those look good. So now I just got to do the driver's side, which will probably be a little less fun, but dang, that's cool. And then coming underneath, this should make it a little easier for my dad to just basically go right up, right past the frame rail for some side pipes, because obviously we're going to put the side pipes on.
Oh, those look slick. What'd you do?
Just crappy hardware. One of the bolts on here has just like a burr coming off of it that's like casted into it. Just got me twice. Don't these look nice though?
Oh man, those are shiny.
Man.
Way too shiny for what we're doing.
They're
here.
not the most convenient thing to put in, but once they're in, they look good. And I think they'll make your side pipe process a little easier too.
For sure. The DENIMACHINE's brake lines are not very healthy, so we're having to remake a few of them. And what makes that super easy for us to do new brake lines is this Eastwood flaring tool. It is amazing. We can make a line super fast, super efficient. It's been super awesome, and I highly recommend it. It's like a big commercial. You don't have one of these in your shop, definitely go out and get one. Contact Eastwood and get yourself one because it's really awesome.
Parts have arrived. We haven't fully installed everything. Do you want to mark off parts list and mark off to-do list?
Well, we can get rid of the brakes up
Brakes.
there.
Brakes, gas tank came in. We have the fuel pump. This is all alternator. Your spelling is just amazing. Valve covers, we haven't put them on yet, but you're quite literally just about to do so. We got some temporary chromies that I found on Facebook Marketplace, and then we have another set of Mickey Thompsons coming whenever they show up. So we'll probably have valve covers on this list like 6 times. Fuel pump we have, rear windows gonna be here next week.
Gauges are done.
Oh, you finished all that up?
Yeah, they're all run and they're hooked up.
Sweet. Wheels and tires. The wheels are here obviously, and then tires should be here I think on Tuesday or Wednesday, which will be cool.
All this stuff is going to get buttoned up this week for sure.
This will get done, yeah, relatively quickly. Where are you with the door though? That's what I'm curious about.
Working on it right now.
Kind of figuring that out. Okay, well, I think if everything goes to plan, we'll be driving this thing this week. Man, looks like you fixed the door real good.
Not quite yet. So what I'm finding out is this bushing right here is really walled out, and we're missing some hardware for the arm that came with it, which is an elongated arm, which they don't make anymore. It's a very rare piece apparently. Allows the door to come out wider, and I'm gonna try to make a bushing for this out of some brass tubing or something. I'm gonna try to get the tolerances really close, and because I can't find a bushing kit for this.
Well, you look really good in that thing, huh?
I mean, this is not my seat. you know, but
This is going to be your seat when Jeff is driving his van.
okay, all right. And you're going to be in the back chilling
Oh, absolutely.
with the AC coolers like right at you.
Well, I want to show you one more thing that our friends at Gear Wrench sent us to give away to everybody. Not everybody, but the first 200 people that we catch up with at Hot Rod Power Tour. You remember when we were at SEMA and they were giving out those super badass
Oh yeah,
wrench
I love
keychains?
these. Look at that.
So we get to give out 200 of those
Boom.
to peeps at Hot Rod Power
Are we
Tour.
putting them in our packets?
I think I was going to put them in the packets and then have probably a couple loose ones, but
Yeah, like have a little basket of loose ones. And just give them out?
Isn't that rad?
Yeah, this is super awesome.
I mean, it's like a
It's
legitimate
like one of my
wrench
favorite things I got at
SEMA.
SEMA. It's a 1/4 inch, real deal. It's the real wrench.
They just put a hole and a keychain on and yeah.
That's super neat. Down the inside here.
Inside down.
Hold on. I gotta switch.
Okay. Careful, don't scratch it.
Okay, in order to rebushing this thing, this arm, this hole right here, I've got to take it off and fit it to the arm that actually slides down the track instead of trying to put the bushing in while it's in the door. Quite impossible. Try to take this panel off inside the van. Quite impossible. So now we've got the door off. I'm going to pull the panel off, get this thing fixed. That's broken. That's the whole problem right there. There's supposed to be 2 of these. It's not just one bushing. We're gonna have to find that part.
It keeps the ignition. Then your ignition should have 2 wires.
Yes. I understand why Fords are found on road dead, because this wiring is painful.
I'm so glad you're the wiring expert.
Today I'm not as glad as you are, but we'll figure it out.
And I'm so glad you're parts girl. Because we need one of these.
Because you broke it?
No, it was broken, and that's the whole point. That's the reason the door's sagging. There's 2 of these holes that are supposed to be out here, and there's only 1.
I'll get right on that. The rats really did a number on this. Because all of this got chewed. No. Terrible. Absolutely awful.
Big yellow. Yellow and black.
This is my trigger wire, I'm pretty sure. This is my main power wire. And one of these is probably my coil wire.
Get in the zone, AutoZone. Man, I can't believe it. I went by AutoZone and they actually had these belts in stock. So we're not running the air conditioning, but we do need power steering and we do need an alternator belt. Well, this is. I'll loosen this, this, and this. Okay, go back the other way. touch on the other side. The tension on the fan is really good, so it feels like brand new. So this is something cool. This is the original Uniden CV that was in the DENIMACHINE, and it had so much spider webs and garbage all over it. I've cleaned it up. I want to see if we put power to it, if it'll actually work and power up. I'm very curious. It was in a kind of a dry condition, so I think hopefully the internals are okay here. I should just be able to put this here and then touch this wire. All right. Oh, shit. Let's see if it comes on. No. Oh. Well, gotta have power on, right? Okay, power on. Oh, breaker 1.4. I'm doing this no fuse, obviously, but I don't think we're in any danger of hurting anything. Oh, got different channels. Check that out. Breaker 1.9, breaker 1.9. We got to get that wired up for the road trip. For shizzle, my nizzle. Welcome back to your shop.
Thanks. I appreciate the warm welcome here.
I just put the belt on and was testing, goofing around with the CB.
Wait. Were you doing wiring?
I mean, I don't know that you could really call it that.
But you're testing things with a battery and wires, so that's technically wiring, because that stuff you would have me do. So you're saying you were doing that?
Well, I just...
Has hell frozen over?
No, but I did rob the distributor, HEI distributor wire for my ground.
It's like thing 1 and thing 2 here.
And so some of these stuff over here needs to come back over here, because I think we're to the point where we can actually run and drive this thing just off a gas tank. Set it up like we are. We can test the transmission. We can get it outside. We can flush the motor, without putting the radiator in, because we don't want to put the new radiator in until we do that. So I think let's do that. Let's get this thing fired up. Let's get some heat in it, see how hot it gets with the hose running through it, which it should stay cool enough with the cold hose running through it. So that should not be an issue.
Yeah, I think all we need to do is make sure those valve covers are tightened down, get some breathers or something to fill those holes. Spark plug wires have to go back on because we haven't put those back on since we put the new headers on. And then I think we're pretty much ready to rock and roll.
Let's get this thing where we can pull it out, because if we do, we can go in forward and reverse. We can check the transmission. If that all works, then at least Jeff can start planning his trip to meet us in Chicago.
Yeah, probably wouldn't be a bad idea. Cool.
Okay, we have throttle.
Oh,
I forgot. Now we have throttle. You working throttle? All right, we're good.
sounds good.
Fire back up. I'll get the door and we'll pull her out. You got forwards, you got reverse. Yeah. She runs good. going on power tour, baby. Yeah.
So unfortunately, all the wiring in this thing has basically been mowed on by rats and God knows what else. If everything goes right, this should be your main power wire to your key, ignition switch, whatever. This should be your solenoid wire, and then I'm gathering these two are for some other like accessory related and ignition. Which one I don't know, but I want to see if the starting solenoid actually works. So I would just connect this directly to the battery, or it would technically go to the solenoid, but neither here nor there. So I'm gonna go ahead, take a power probe. Power probe's got like a little chime on it, so the way I have to hold this, I'm not really gonna be able to see a reading, but it will tell me if I have a ground or circuit, and then it'll eventually tell me if I have power. So, I can move the fur that's on here. All right, I'm gonna put this straight to the battery. All right, give me accessory on, or just on position. Okay, that's on, and then crank. And that means we have 12 volts, which means this will send 12 volts to your solenoid, which will then turn your solenoid on and make your starter work.
No way. How about flip these switches on? Oh, they work. These are working. Oh. Dude, these are working.
Look inside. They work on the inside too. Inside one works too.
Yes, this is the best.
Hey Pops, I did order something else for the van / for you.
What?
Well, I want you to open it. I opened it a little bit so you'll not show my address, but
It's denim. It's Levi's.
you're already talking about this, and I think I managed to hopefully find the right one.
It's not a jacket where it's going to be summer, is it?
It's a vest.
Oh. Dude, this thing's awesome. This thing's like mint.
I was
old?
I'm not really sure, to be honest with you.
Oh, it's old. This has been somebody's closet for like ever. Wow, this thing's cool. You're gonna have to get everybody one though.
Yeah, I'm working on it. I wanted to see what the first one was going to turn out to be like. Oh my God, you look like a rock star.
You gotta put DENIMACHINE on the back.
That looks really good on you. That fits you perfectly.
Gotta get grease all over it, man. Make it look real.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'll keep shopping, but you've got one so far. What's going up is my hatred for Ford engineers.
You see this on every vehicle when we work on the wiring.
Chevy, hands down, is the most primitive, but it works. And it's simple. It may not always work, but
Hey,
it's simple.
don't slice into the wire. My gosh, you're doing that carelessly. This looks really cute.
I had to match with you guys one way or another. Clever.
Wow, this is
It's not even finished yet.
pretty awesome, though.
They're gonna get better.
I feel like I'm in 1976 when I'm working on this thing. Put this, you gotta put the denim vest on. Man, what a fantastic day we had yesterday. We pulled the van actually out of the bay and flushed the engine out, and the transmission worked absolutely perfect. So obviously we are going on power tour with this thing. We're gonna at least start it. But I gotta show you something. I gotta show you what came in today. Boom. Look at that.
You like
Brand new Hoosier tires. our new chromey wheels, which are, what are these called? Wagon?
They're US wheel, like 8 spokes, I think is what they call them.
Series 75.
It was some like technical jambalaya.
I just call it a rolling cool. The jewelry of this rig.
It's a good dupe for the wheels that were on it.
And it's the right size. Look at that. What do you got going on?
Well, I'm figuring out the headlights, which is, I think, going well. I got one side to work, and you're coming into the perfect time, so I'm about to pull that out. Oh yeah, you like that?
How about the,
You like that?
ew.
Hold on.
Every corner we turn around, we have more and more rat crap.
The wiring is disgusting. Look at my hands. That's just from unlooming stuff.
That's a really nice hat you got on.
Oh, you like that? These are pretty prehistoric on the inside.
You want to tell people how to get a hat here or what?
Oh yeah, you can go to HHWheelsPro.com and pick up one of our swanky new hats. He's got one on, you've got one on. They're pretty neat. And we didn't even do this on purpose today. We're all just wearing the new hats. But
right.
something even more exciting is the fact that we can fire this thing up off the key now.
Oh, show me.
That's all you.
Do what?
Turn it on.
Whoa! That is a big deal. Oh yeah, that is a big deal, dude. Nice, John. Nicely done.
trying to get you a
That's very weak.
I'm trying to get you a
That's so weak. It's still weak.
What the hell?
I'm trying to get
It's
you.
like, thank you. Good gosh.
Now that we have that hooked up, we've just got to figure out the rest of this. Because, unfortunately, it's a Ford, and then on top of that, the company that built this was proficient on design and not so much wiring, because some of this is super ghetto, so we have to kind of redesign some stuff to make it work. A lot of stuff's not going to work, but at least the cool stuff will work.
Sounds kind of like the Mopar problem we had with the.
You know, I think I'd still rather work on a Mopar.
Ooh,
Not
really?
bad, yeah. Also, we found out this pump works, but it doesn't do anything. It just sounds like like a
What
blender.
was that?
No, I'm not doing it again. But like a blender, you know, that just has no cup on it. That's what it sounds like, which is sad because I really want to hear these pop off.
Well, you're not gonna hear anything pop off. They're full of dirt daubers inside.
I did scrape them out a little bit. Maybe some WD-40.
If you
up
take
in
one
there.
of those horns off and just like blow in it, like.
You know you have an air compressor.
Well, you're the mouth breather, so
You
you
could
should
do
do
it.
that.
You could do it.
I could do that. Should I? Wait, can I just hook the air to that?
Yeah, maybe. Ooh, gosh, that's brittle. Oh, is it working?
Well, we could try it. We could get the air hose.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't know what PSI those little pumps put out.
not very much.
Not very much. Let's see if it does anything.
You need to fix that.
Well, I can just get a new motor for it.
Okay. Enough. Good day today.
Man, you really spell solenoid in an interesting way. But I'll give you credit. At least you sounded it out.
Yeah.
Like cylinder, but it almost looks like an alien mutation.
Listen, man. 10th grade education, okay? Come on. I never paid attention in school.
I left in sophomore year too.
No, you have your GED, okay? You're way smarter than me, all right? So let's just go with that, all right? Go down the list, okay?
Gas tank, fuel pump,
Tires are halfway there.
ignition switch wiring. Yeah, we'll half mark that off. Ignition switch.
We got these parts in, so you can knock
That's
those
the
off.
third time I've crossed fuel pump off. I mean, we're not too far off. We're looking pretty good. I mean, we can literally drive this thing right now. It has no radiator or cooling system really, but it runs, drives, and stops under its own power with no sketchy ghetto wiring needed or required.
Good. Man, I have driven everywhere today to every parts store we have. 4 different parts stores in our area, and nobody has a 2-bolt flange like this. I have to order them. It's a pain in the butt. I don't understand when you order a set of headers why they don't come with collectors so that you can, like, you know, finish your exhaust system. It doesn't make any sense to me. Land Speed Automotive. Let's see if they've got any scrap laying around that we can steal some of these flanges off of. You think you could get a bigger water bottle, bud? Hey, I'm gonna go in your scrap pile and see if you got any of these I can steal.
Hello? Yeah, he's here. Can you come pick him up, please? Yes, he is disturbing the peace. Thank you.
Your car buddies always give you a rash of poop, like all the time. If they're not giving you a rash of crap about what you're working on, or you know, just about everything, just anything in general, you know, the way you look, you know, your car buddies are going to hack on you, and that is part of why we do it. Also, we laugh, drink beer, and crack on each other all the time, and that's just kind of part of it. Ooh, look at that. Those are like just too big. Ooh. These might be the right size. Oh, these are the right size. Sweet. I'll just steal those. It's perfect. I'll hack those off and we can weld the exhaust right to them. That's perfect. So let's make it a new rule. When we order headers, we order collectors to go with the headers. Most headers come with collectors. Why these didn't, I don't know. Maybe it was to get on our last nerve.
So what's your problem? Is it because the bevel? Is that the problem?
It's just the type they have, and it's a 2-bolt. Like it's
unobtainium.
It's so weird. So I've got some over at Rob's. I'm going to steal off an old exhaust system, and so I'll be able to make it work.
Well, I feel your pain. I don't know why. The only thing that makes any sense to me is the fact that we're working on somebody else's car. And usually when I work on anybody else's car, I try to put it back the way it was rather than doing modifications, even though some modifications make far more sense. So, for instance, the alternator, I talked to Bobby for like 15 minutes. And I was just like, dude, do you know when you write out a word and you stare at it so long you think you spelled it wrong when you know you didn't? That's kind of how I feel with this alternator thing. So I talked to him about the voltage regulator and everything, and I just thought about it, and it's just stupid to try to run it given the wiring and the rest of this thing, and we really can't have it fail on us. So I ixnayed that and put a GM 1-wire on here.
Wow.
But yeah, the GM alternator bolted right up, no problem. The only question I have is the pulley.
Yeah, no, it works. That's fine.
So it sits off of the pulley a little bit. Like, for sure. This is why I haven't tightened it up yet. Just because I wanted your opinion here. That's how it sits on the pulley. That's fine?
That's fine.
Okay. We are using the Prismatic Powder Super Chrome Plus. I've never sprayed the Super Chrome Plus. It's supposed to be extra chromy. I probably should put a clear coat over it, but I'm not gonna because it'll be fine. Should look good. We're gonna give it a try. Those things are gonna be sparkly. When they said super chrome, they meant it. You know, I really wish I would have taken a before picture because let me tell you, prismatic powders can make anything look good.
What? That's real chrome.
Those are awesome. I'm gonna give them another like minute, but that's pretty rad.
Power brake.
You ready for this?
I guess.
First drive. Not bad.
Going down with the air going through. He's a cruiser, man. Makes me really happy it's staying cool.
And we have no fan on it.
Right. So we got a few things to button up, but I can safely say that we are going on power tour with this. Now I feel really good about it. Let's get this thing buttoned up and get it ready for power tour. 1 week until we leave.
So we have to be driving this every single day until we leave.
Well, I don't see why that's going to be a problem.
Exactly. Let's work out the bugs while we're at home. Try to fire that up again. I just want to see if that solenoid decided to...
New solenoid.
Yep, new
Let's
solenoid.
make a new list.
Yep.
Alrighty then, after the test drive, it's list time.
Yeah, we need to make a new list because there are quite a few things that are not on this list that need to be. So, for starters, though, to cross anything off, we got the radiator knocked out, we got the tranny lines done. This, I'm not too worried about. Still waiting on parts for the headlights, brake lights, all that needs to be on the same circuit, so that's what I think
Thermostat's
we've
in
done.
and working.
Thermostat.
Thermostat.
Check the rear fluid.
Yep, done. We gotta fix the door still.
Yeah, we're still waiting on parts for that stuff, but we do have a lot of other stuff to do. Like, we need to do exhaust. That needs to get handled. Overflow tank.
Yep.
Solenoid.
Fan. Headlights. Rear window. Wheels and tires. Fix the door. Curtains on the back.
Were you telling me timing's less important than those dang curtains? What in the Sam heck, man?
Fix the cracks in the Super Scoop.
I'd like to have a fuel gauge, even though we can guesstimate.
It's kind of neat that the Speedo worked.
That is a miracle.
So I'm down at Land Speed Automotive. They always help us out when we need a little bit of help with a special tool or something like that. They're just down the street from us, so it's really easy for us to drive a DENIMACHINE down here, put it on the lift, and use their tubing bender, their exhaust pipe bender. I don't have one of those, so it's pretty nice to be able to come down here on a Saturday afternoon, use their stuff, be able to make this little side pipe action happen for the DENIMACHINE. This thing's gonna look really, really cool. We're not gonna have any baffles or anything or any kind of muffler on this thing. We are just gonna run straight pipes right down the side. I'm gonna make it look with the old pieces that I salvaged off the old side pipes that were just completely rusted up. We're gonna throw away the exhaust out of that, but all the little pieces that make it look cool, we're gonna keep that and weld onto this exhaust pipe that I have. It's gonna run all the way the length of the van. I got one side done. The special bins that I need, pretty simple. I'm going to make the other side now and take it back to the shop and weld her up. We're back over in Caroline's shop. I've got it up on the lift. I made these bars here, or actually, sorry, this exhaust tubing here coming off the headers. Both of them are gonna basically straight pipes, no mufflers. We're gonna straight pipe it all the way back, and that'll get our noise behind us as we're going down the road. Once I get that done, I'm gonna run a 5-foot straight pipe all the way back, and then I'm just gonna weld the old tips onto the straight pipe, and that'll give us an exhaust. I also have the guards that go on, which I'll show you those later, and we'll mock those up. They're all rusty. I don't know if I'm gonna paint them chrome or what, but I'll make them look cooler. But this is at least gonna get the exhaust out of the driver's compartment for us to test drive again. I'm gonna go ahead and weld these up, and one more thing marked off the list. Okay, so these are the pieces from the original Rocket side pipes, which were completely rusted out and completely gone. I have constructed, I cleaned these up, tack welded everything in. I didn't screw or bolt anything back together. I basically welded the side pipe back up. You know, stole the tip off of the old side pipe and just welded it onto a 2.5-inch piece of tubing here. And then I welded the brackets back on to the back side of the pipe here, and then tack welded this cover on. Now, Jeff, the owner of this van, is going to do a full restoration. So I imagine this is just going to go right in the dumpster when he starts his restoration. This is just straight pipe, again, nothing fancy. I just bent some straight pipe going straight from the header out to the side pipe. I think it turned out pretty cool. Just giving it a, let's see if I can get, yeah, it turned out good. I'm happy with it.
I'm walking into my shop today, and it is kind of weird that we're working in my shop on the denim machine, but it's cool because my shop is either seeing Volkswagens or it's storage when we're working on something next door. But coming in here and seeing side pipes on the denim machine is so neat. Now, I'm sure he's already made a disclaimer, but I know they're not the most correct side pipes, but the fact that it has some sort of actual, like, formal exhaust on here is epic, because it was so loud in there when we took it on its test drive. Hi, Miss Daisy. And I'm sure it is much, much quieter. Looks like he was working on the kick down too. But yeah, we are chugging along. I like it. We are down to the wire. We have literally 4 days until we want to leave. Ideally, that's when we should leave. We can push it a day or two if we absolutely have to, but it's kind of looking like we might not have to. If everything keeps going the way it's going and I finish all the wiring up today, I think we should be on time here, which is super cool. I'm not looking forward to cleaning up the rat's nest that is quite literally the wiring. It's something of beauty, that's for sure. But everything works. I got to get a new electric fan on this radiator, even though it was staying cool without it. And I got to wire up a few other things, clean all the wiring up, and tuck it away nicely so that if we have any issues on the road, it'll be easily accessible but not look like a bowl of spaghetti. So trying to hype myself up today. I know I get the title of wiring expert, which leave it to my dad to manifest that so he never has to do wiring ever again.
3 hours later.
Wiring. Lots and lots of wiring. One of which...
Hey, we can go drive this thing. We got a cooling fan.
And before anybody comes at me for putting it on a switch, it does have a switch, but the switch is mainly just for, like, redundancy's sake. It's actually to a temperature sensor, so if the temperature sensor fails, we still have a fail safe so we don't overheat.
Exactly.
And we have a new solenoid too.
Very nice. So will it turn on?
What, the fan?
No, by the key. Will the motor turn on? Because we also have new exhaust.
Yeah, let me move all this crap that I still have down here and we can give that a try.
Okay. I don't care if we have to hotwire it all the way across country. I'll just hotwire it every time we have to start it.
I do. Here, you get in there, you turn the key. I want to check this with the power probe.
All right. Hey! A lot quieter in here. There's no exhaust leaks. I love it. I did something right. So this Super Scoop here is super rare. It's not something that's made anymore, but it's got massive holes in it. You see here, and I think that's mold. Probably scrub that off with some bleach. We'll get it outside, but I got to get this sealed up because I actually had to drive this back in the rain from Rob's the other day, land speed, and it was pouring waterfalls inside the van. So I'm gonna pull the old stuff off and we're gonna go get probably some Flex Seal. Hopefully that'll make us watertight for our power tour. So it looks like somebody went over this with some kind of sealant over the top of the old stuff, and you've got to take the old stuff off in order for it to actually seal up and do what it's supposed to do, because you don't really know where the leak is. So typically, now here you can see where all the leaks are, all the cracks. So we know it's pretty obvious where we need to go with our sealant. But if you do not take off your old sealant, you're not going to find where the leak is. So you need to take off your old sealant before you put on new stuff. That is really ugly looking. Flex Seal is a rubberized, some kind of sealant stuff that does not smooth out like caulk. So if you go get Flex Seal, make sure that you are prepared for that, because it just does, it is a very icky, yucky mess.
Back at it on the denim machine today, and while I'm doing some wiring, I wanted to tell you guys about something that for sure needs to get handled if you have a vehicle like this, or at least the wiring is in the state that this one is, where wiring has been gnawed or eaten or kind of looks like it's going to break on you. If you're going to do any sort of driving with it before you either do a full harness replacement or you just kind of want to do the bare minimum to get it on the road and then it'll be a problem, I recommend don't do it later down the road, but if you have to, like we are, here's how you need to fix it. Let's go with the headlight wiring, for example. This is for sure probably the best example that I've found so far. But if you look really closely, you can see this wire has been like half eaten, right? There's no sheath on it for the most part, and it still works. I can plug the headlight into this and it's no problem. If you come across something like this, yeah, sure, you could throw some heat shrink or some electrical tape on it and it would be okay. But just save yourself the headache now and cover this properly. I would clip it here and I would clip it here. Clip all the, actually I'd clip probably farther because there's a munch right there, but clip it where it's munching, replace that piece of wire and then cover it with heat shrink, because if you leave it exposed like this, especially if it's carrying voltage, you could run into so many problems, whether you run into a short. If it's a ground like this one, you can run into the problem of having a bad ground and something doesn't work. So just save yourself the headache now. I talked about these butt connectors before. I love them. They're the solder connectors. I just get these from Amazon. They're nothing super special, but you don't have to use black heat shrink over these. They actually have their own heat shrink on them, but I like to cover them up. I use these for literally everything, and they make the best connection, and you don't have to worry about crimping.
Wow, look at that thing, man.
Oh, it looks so good.
You know what's even cooler?
Those are badass.
Dun, dun, dun. Look at those bad. Dude, Jonathan.
What?
These things are fat.
I told you.
What do you think? You don't think they're going to fit?
Jonathan, have some faith.
Come on, man. They're going to fit perfect.
Look at that.
They are massive. We already measured.
I hope you did.
I am still so impressed with how nice these came out. Almost as good as brand new.
Well,
Look, we have the meat. Seriously, that's what I think of when I see. Don't hurt yourself.
Arby's.
Yeah. But this is way better than Arby's.
Oh, yeah. Way better than a roast beef sandwich. Man, it just needs that lip on the other side of the wood.
Yeah, it needs the flare, but dang, dude, those look good. I like it. Pro Streets from Hoosier Tire. These are what, 29 by 12 and a half? 15s on these 15-inch. I think they're like US
15 by
wheel.
10s.
Yeah,
These are 15 by
US wheel, 8-spoke, something like that. They had a funny name, but they look good.
The chrome that gets you home.
Look, you've taught me a lot of valuable lessons,
Yep.
but the most valuable one is how wheels and tires complete a vehicle.
It's the necklace, the jewelry that completes the outfit. You know?
Yeah, those
That's
look.
just badass.
And then wait till I white letter those. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Never thought I'd see the day.
No kidding, huh? Well, it's not heavy. Pretty cool. So. That's a big deal. Dude, hey, come over here and watch this. I want to bounce on the back. I want to see what kind of... It's got a natural rake to it. It's really awesome.
Whoa, that was one fatty on that thing, huh? Man, that looks so much better than the 8s.
Are you kidding me? This is what's supposed to go on this van.
I agree.
All right, I'm going to jump on it. Tell me what happens.
It comes down like an inch and a half. You've got plenty of clearance though.
Dude, we're not going to need air shocks at all.
I think it'll be fine.
The springs are ready for a full load. Put another 1,000 pounds in here, no problem.
We are currently roping in the back window. So when we got the DENIMACHINE, this back window was shattered, if you didn't remember. But we have some awesome subscribers, and a friend at Lindop County Customs reached out and sent us a window and a few other parts that we need so desperately for the DENIMACHINE. And let me tell you, saving the day. Now there are some I think available on eBay, but a lot of them are like the safari style that pop open. We just need something solid.
Push.
And the great thing is, it's covered in cool stickers.
Pop it. Knock down in the corner.
Pop it?
Like, there you go, that's good, that's good. Edge is over. Don't break it. What the heck? This is making me old.
I hope he's laughing at us and be like,
Hey, dummy.
I took it out with the seal intact and we are struggling to put it in. Never dull, never dull.
First fill up on the DENIMACHINE at about $4.80 what?
18 gallons for 88 bucks. Whew.
That's going to be the stop every...
If we stop every 100 miles, it's not going to be that bad.
It's not going to hurt as much.
It's still going to hurt the exact same. It's just not going to look like it in the moment.
All right, you driving me to get something to eat or what?
Oh yeah.
Let's go.
Now I'm ready to see if this leaks or not.
Can't get no cooler than this. Wow, I guess we could have our door on.
This is a real hot rod.
It'd be probably a little cooler if we had our door on. But this is pretty cool.
I'm so happy about that.
About what?
The gas gauge works. I don't have to fix it because it wasn't broken to begin with.
Yeah, but is it really working?
It says full.
I'll be darned.
And I was like, oh, there's probably not enough in the tank. You're like, no, it's probably just not working.
This actually ain't bad.
She's cruising pretty good. I'm going like 55, 50. Not bad. I don't think an alignment would hurt though.
The temp is good, oil pressure's good, shifting good.
Running good. Temperature's good, everything's like that, so.
Not bad for sitting for 26 years.
No kidding.
I told you so.
You told me what?
I told you it was a runner.
When was this? I mean, it's not like I really doubted it anyways. Although at the head job, I will like...
No, look at it. It's running perfect. Mechanically, we are ready to go. And that is spectacular. We got the new Hoosier tires on here, which we've got the right size, gives it the rake. The rake. You're going the wrong way. You got to go that way. You got to go. Yeah. That's it. So, yeah. This is definitely the photo side with the flares on it because the other side doesn't have the flares. So, we got to put the door on. We got just a few little things to do, and we're ready for Power Tour. Tomorrow's Wednesday. So,
We gotta leave by Friday.
yeah, Friday we'd like to leave because we want to stop in Indianapolis. Indianapolis.
Yeah.
So if we could stop in Indy,
Well, we've proven that the Denim Machine lives again. This thing just gets cooler. The more we work on it, the more we learn about it, the more research that Susan and Jeff do on it. And it'll be even cooler when it survives 2,000 plus miles on Route 66 all the way to LA.
this is going to be incredible. Route 66, 100th year anniversary, Power Tour, and then we're going to do our own.
250th anniversary of the United States, by the way.
Oh, yeah. And this is 50 years old this year.
There's so many birthdays. It's crazy, isn't it?
I'm 56. What?
What?
God, God. Whew. Can you believe I was 6 years old when this was built?
I love how that's what came to your mind.
What in the world? Wait, 6 years old.
You were 6 years old when this was painted and built, and
Oh,
you were
I'm done.
lame for the bicentennial year. We have a lot to be proud of, and I am certainly proud of us. If you guys like this video, leave us a like, comment what you want to see us do next on the Denim Machine. Also, don't forget to head over to Largemouth Coffee Company and pick up some Rise and Wrench, because that's pretty sweet, and I know we're a little biased, but the coffee's pretty darn good. Of course, subscribe, and of course, don't forget to get out there and get wrenched on your projects, because you could be doing something as crazy as we are, which is turning an infamous van around in 6 weeks and putting it on Power Tour through some crazy trials and tribulations. But never dull with us here at HH Wheels.